Everyone, and thank you for coming back so promptly. We are still on Committee of the Whole, and we have now reached Section G, Land Use Matters. We have two items to consider today. And the first one is item G1. This is the update on the rezoning application and associated official community plan amendment and development permit with variances application for 205 Quebec Street, 507 Montreal Street, and 210 to 224 Kingston Street. Over to staff. I'm not sure which one of you are going to give us the update, but please do identify yourself for the public, and over to you when you're ready.
Good afternoon, Mayor Alto and members of council. My name is Rob Bateman, Senior Planner with Development Services. Today I will be providing you with an update on a rezoning official community plan amendment and development permit with variances application for 205 Quebec Street, 507 Montreal Street, and 210 to 224 Kingston Street. The proposal is to rezone from the RK zone, medium density attached dwelling district, to allow construction of a new mixed-use development consisting of a tower with ground floor commercial uses and residential above, and 3 townhouse buildings. The development permit with variances application pertains to the proposed form, character, exterior design, finishes, and landscaping, and the variances are related to parking. Since this application was at Committee of the Whole last July, consultation has been completed in relation to the proposed OCP amendment, and the applicant has also made some revisions to their proposal. This report and presentation summarizes the results of the consultation and provides an update on the changes. But before I get to that, some brief background. This application was first presented to Council at the July 27th, 2023 Committee of the Whole meeting. At that meeting, it was referred back to staff to work with the applicant to revise the proposal to be more contextual to the surroundings while retaining the approximate number of homes and floor space ratio. A revised application was then presented to Committee of the Whole on July 11th, 2024. And on July 25th, 2024, Council passed a motion directing staff to complete consultation on the proposed OCP amendment. On August 21st, 2024, notification of the proposed OCP amendment was mailed to properties within the 200-meter radius of the site and posted on the city's website, inviting comments for Council's consideration. The notice was also sent to Harbour Air and Transport Canada. The comment period ended on September 20th, 2024, and out of 1,057 mailed notices, 103 responses were received. Of these 103 responses, 8 indicated they're generally supportive of the proposal, and 95 indicated opposition or concern. Harbour Air and Transport Canada have not responded. Some of the responses from those in favor of the application noted the provision of additional housing and retail space, as well as the proposed daycare. The responses from those opposed noted a variety of concerns, including inconsistencies with the OCP, the scale of the proposal, a lack of affordable and rental housing, the height being inconsistent with the context, shadow and view impacts, a lack of transition between the taller buildings to the north and the lower buildings to the south, a lack of parking, increased traffic congestion, traffic safety concerns, and increased noise and pollution. All of the responses are attached to the report for Council's consideration. Since the last Committee of the Whole meeting, the applicant has also made some revisions to their proposal. They have increased their contribution to the Housing Reserve Fund from $460,000 to $700,000. This now returns the amount to what they had previously proposed again. They've also increased the number of cargo bike stalls from 5 to 11. And they are now proposing to provide a daycare of no less than 153.29 square meters for a minimum period of 10 years. This space would be sold to a not-for-profit provider for no more than $1. This has changed from the applicant's previous proposal to provide a daycare of no less than 312.1 square meters with free rent dedicated to a nonprofit for a period of 10 years. The legal agreements have been updated accordingly for these changes, should Council choose to move the application forward. The agreements would secure the housing mix, the daycare, the SRW, the TDM, the public realm improvements, and stormwater infrastructure. As with the previous proposal, the applicant is still proposing to provide commercial meeting space for 12 hours per week, with free rent dedicated to a nonprofit organization for a minimum period of 10 years. However, it is recommended that this not be secured through legal agreement because it may be difficult to manage and enforce. As explained in previous reports, which are attached to this report, the proposal is inconsistent with the broad objectives and goals of the OCP. The urban place designations are designed to support a growth management concept that distributes anticipated future growth to support the development of a strong downtown core and enhance the network of urban villages and town centers. This proposal does not meet this objective as it would focus growth outside of these areas. Therefore, it is recommended that Council consider declining the application. An alternate motion has been provided to direct staff to prepare the necessary bylaws if Council determines the proposal sufficiently meets city policies.